What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to the Living the Life Show. I'm your host, Columbus Code, and I thank you so much for joining me today for the verse of the day. Now, if you missed any verses this week, I highly recommend you go back, watch the verses that you missed. Monday through Friday, each week, we pour into you, we lift you up, and the verses this week have been outstanding. Now, this verse, today's verse, there's certain things about our faith that you can take it to the bank. You can bank it. You can count on it for sure. And today's verse is one of those verses that you got to hold on to because it is perfect. Okay. This comes from Philippians chapter 1, verse 6, and we're going to read the King James Version. And this is what it says. Being confident of this very thing, that he which hath begun a good work in you will perform it until the day of Jesus Christ. Take this to the bank, guys. If God has begun a work in you, he's going to carry it out. If God has started in your life, he has a plan for your life, he's going to carry it out. Knowing this gives us confidence. Knowing that God is steadily working on us gives us confidence to stick with him and see the end result. The hard part is we don't know. Okay, let me rephrase that. We know the end result. It's the middle that we don't know. My dad preached a sermon years ago, shout out to my pops, and he titled it, Managing the Middle. You gotta manage the middle. And the blessing is this. What we've learned is when you lean and depend on God's Holy Spirit, when you lean on the Holy Spirit, you do have to manage the middle, but you don't do it solo. The Spirit of God will coach you through the middle until the day of Jesus Christ. Understanding that if God has started something, he's going to finish it. And he has started something in my life. And I can't wait to see him continue to progress me and show me the way and lead me down the path. And in the end, I know I win in the end. But the middle part, I want it to be as promising as possible. Something I think that's interesting. You can be confident knowing that he started something in you and he's going to carry it out until the end. Is it possible for the plan to not work? Could me, do something to interfere, interrupt, and mess the plan up? Is it possible? Leave a comment in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts on that. Is it possible for you and I to disrupt the plan that God has for our life? Or is the plan set and there's nothing we can do to mess it up? Leave your comment in the comments. Let's have a discussion on this one, okay? But one thing I want you to take from tonight before you leave me is that I want you to be confident that God is not through with you yet. And I want you to be merciful that God is not through with others yet. He's begun a good work in many people's lives. Don't cast people aside because they're not polished, because they're not perfect yet. Let God keep working on them. Let God continue building them because he's not done with them, just like he's not done with us. Be patient, be merciful with others as they're being perfected each day in the Lord. Spend your time, instead of complaining about their flaws, praying for them to have power over their flaws. I'm going to do the same thing. Yes, hey, I'm human too. Yes, I struggle dealing with certain people too. But what God is showing me is that I need to stop trying to expect something of them that I don't want someone to expect of me. Or if it's something I've mastered, understand I haven't mastered everything. So be patient with others as I'm continuing this good thing that I'm doing in their life. I think if we look at it from that perspective, we will be more kind and patient and thoughtful of others as they continue to battle their or claw along on their journey and handle the battles that are in their life. And maybe, just maybe, they'll show us the same grace and the same favor as we're going through the tough times in our life. All right. It's the verse of the day. I know, you know what I need you to do. I need you to like this video. It shows the YouTube world. Y'all need to be watching the content that he's putting out. 2, I need you to subscribe to the channel, because the more subscribers, the more people go, hey, what is he doing over there that I need to pay attention to? And they will tune in and be blessed as well. And then you need to click the bell, because if you don't click the bell, then what will happen is I will release a video and you might not know about it because the algorithm doesn't tell you. So like, subscribe, click the bell. Make sure you share today's verse with at least one person that you love. Make sure you watch it, share it, and live it. Have a great weekend, everybody. Now let's get busy living the life.